Hey everybody, and welcome to my transformation video. I'm going to be going through some pictures out of PowerPoint here to start to get you guys a really good idea of how I looked and what I've been through to get to where I am now today. So we're going to start off here, and I did go from 315 pounds to 200 pounds. So this is going to be just explaining everything to you. So here we are. This is prom of 2012. I'm just not very happy in these pictures, for sure. I mean, I'm kind of happy in the picture, but not too much. I'm really mad in this picture because I rolled my ankle before my tennis regionals, and I was, oh man, I'm so mad. But, you know, looking back, I actually thought I was pretty good at tennis at the time, and at the weight that I was pretty good, but I can see now if I was where I am today playing tennis back then, I would have been so much better. But I am proud of myself for what I did, for sure. And here I am on my dirt bike. I'm around 300 pounds on this for sure, and on a YZ450F for those of you that do ride dirt bikes or know anything about them. So, but yeah, it's really sagging because of my weight, which is terrible. But yeah, I'm just still pulling wheelies. I don't know how, but we're doing it. And here I am with my brother. Just I'm very, very heavy, and just, man, this is just hard. Hard to look at here. Looking back at these pictures, what I really think is how much I hated myself. And I don't know if I said at the start of the video, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys throughout this video. I've seen these pictures maybe a couple times before, so starting to get a little emotional now looking through them. And I was this is in high school still, and this is at a Guess Who concert. Man, my face is just so big. Oh man, it's almost embarrassing. That's why I never really posted anything on social media, because I was embarrassed. I was insecure about how I really was on the inside, and I just absolutely hate that how I looked back then. And that's why, I've never really went back to my hometown. I think I went back like one time, and I've never really seen anybody from that town, because when I think of that town, this is hard to explain, but I'm going to do the best that I can. When I went to that town, and if I think about that town, it just makes me feel so much hatred, and not for the town, but for how I was when I was there. And it really makes me hate that place in general. That's why I never went back, really. Alright, so here we go. And this is at 300 pounds here. And just pushing it, man. I've got stretch marks all through here. And it's getting bad. It's getting really bad. And this is probably the worst picture that I have. Oh, man. Oh. Alright. Whew. Keeping it together. Alright, we're at 315 in this picture. Just extremely overweight. I have health problems. I'm not happy. But I knew that when I took this picture, I can remember the exact moment when I took this picture, and I really am thinking, I'm going to change my life. And that was the start of it. You got to start somewhere. Taking that small step. This is the hardest part right here. Is starting when you look like this. Many people know who have done it. It's just, you got to do it no matter what. No matter how pissed off you are. No matter how sad you are. No matter how scared you are. It's all about getting it done and doing it for yourself. So that's what I decided. I was going to do it for myself. And here we are. In this picture, it's hard to tell. It's like one of the only pictures that I have in Indiana. I did go to Indiana for that summer after I graduated in 2012, and just getting thinner. I lost about 20 pounds. You know, obviously on my face. I don't want to admit it, but I did. You know, I'm starting to get somewhere. And here we are. First picture with my shirt off after I've lost some weight, and it took a while for me to get this picture out. I actually take a picture of myself because I was so insecure and embarrassed. But then I just said, screw it. You know, I'm going to reach the end no matter what. I'm gonna do it. So then I just started to get happier in some of the pictures, you know, because I knew that I was getting somewhere. And we're getting down to like 285, and then about 245, getting there, and then I really jumped down here to like 235 to 230 range. And then at this time, I really started to go to Powerhouse, which is Powerhouse Gym in East Lansing, which is where I live in Michigan. And I started to gain muscle at the same time where I was losing body fat. So I didn't necessarily lose as much weight throughout this time. And I know it's hard for you to tell because as you can see by the hair, these pictures are right in the morning, right when I wake up. They're completely dry. So it doesn't look like I have ever lifted a weight in my entire life, but I promise you I have. So yeah, I'm hitting about 217 in this picture, and I've still got love handles, but we're getting there, and that's all that matters is that progress. You just got to take it one day at a time, and knowing that those days will add up, because this journey was not a one-day thing. It was 2 years of just putting in that work and knowing that in the end it will be worth it, and it was worth it, and we're getting somewhere. Woo! All right, and now, man, we're getting really pretty thin here. We're down to 210, and so you guys know I am 6'3.5", 6'4", depending on the day, so I'm pretty tall. So being at that weight for me was pretty thin. You know, for some people it won't be, but being this tall, you know, taller than Arnold, so it is actually kind of a lot of weight still, but pretty on my frame it was not that much for sure. So we're starting to get down, and I'm just getting better. And I don't know what the heck I was thinking growing out my hair that much, but that's okay. But who cares? So I cut it. The next picture, I was done. So here we are, getting down to 205 now. Starting to get somewhere. If you look at my arms, you can start to see some definition even in the morning, which is good. And here we are. Here's a picture at Powerhouse. I am down to 205 in this picture. And I don't know what the heck kind of look that was on my face, but I'm happy. I promise you. Getting some tricep definition, getting a flat stomach like I've always dreamed about getting, and I got it. And there it is. Can you believe it? And here we are. All right, and now this is a picture of me at 200. I'm gonna have some video here of me so you can actually tell, but this is the real difference going from 315 pounds all the way to 200 pounds. It was a long journey, but you know what? It was well worth it. And there was only one way. People will try and tell you that there's this magic way of doing it. Oh, you gotta buy these fat burners, you gotta do this. I didn't do any of that. You wanna know what I did? I worked hard. And that's all it takes. Hard work and sacrifice. You've gotta do those things. You have to be willing to do what others won't to get that dream that you got for yourself in your head. Now here's what this video is all about. Reaching your fullest potential. I'm living proof that if you put your mind to something, no matter how far away it is, it can be accomplished. The key to life You have to be willing to do what others aren't. And if that means getting up at 6 a.m. to work out, then so be it. Nothing is given to you in life, and nothing was given to me, so don't let it pass you by. Get out there and chase that dream, because with hard work and sacrifice, anything is possible. I believed in myself when nobody else did. I spent hundreds of hours in the gym to be the person that you see in front of you today. I'll admit it though, guys, I was scared at first, but I decided that taking that pain straight on was better than sitting around living every day unhappy with my body. So I changed my life. Every single one of us is able to change, but it's all about having the willpower to do it and be willing to make those sacrifices. To make that very first step is the hardest, but there is one thing that is harder than that: regret. Looking back later in life, wishing you would have done it. I will not have that regret. I will be successful because I will work every day until I get that dream. So many people just let their talents go to waste, and they'll take it with them all the way to the grave because they don't ever get to their full potential. Do you know how many times I tried to do a pull-up and I could never do a pull-up until recently? I worked my ass off to get to that stage to be able to. You gotta have the courage to stand up for yourself and reach your full potential in life. Don't let it pass you by. You'll never be happy. Hey everybody, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. You know, I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I've really been through a lot, and this is kind of my testimony, telling you guys, you know, where I've been, where I've come from, how I got to where I am 2 years later, 115 pounds down. So, thank you again. You know, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, you know, throw a comment out there. I'd really love talking to you guys. And you know, if you need anything, need any advice about anything, feel free to message me. I'll leave my email in the description as well. And yes, there will be more content as well. I'm going to be pursuing a career in bodybuilding as well, so I'm going to be uploading some more videos and a lot more content for you guys, and I'm just getting started. So I just like to say thank you so much again. It really means a lot, and I'll see you soon, and thank you so much.